Welcome back to the Culture Capture podcast, and we're back with another episode. This one is our 8th one. Is that a proper term? 8? Yeah, it is. Yeah. We're back at it. If you don't know me by now, I go by the name of Tito, and today I ain't rolling alone. I got the, how can I put this one? Another multi-talented human being, jack of all trade. Please introduce yourself, good sir.
Okay, Unkabezi Shongwane.
Yeah.
All the way from Northern Limpopo. I'm a creative. I'm an all-round creative, and thank you for having me, Jack.
Actually, that's a better term.
Yeah.
You're a creative.
I'm a creative.
You just box everything.
Do you know who said that yesterday?
Yeah.
Chef and T.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember the twins.
Yeah.
Olebo and Debo from Love of the Twins. They were like asking me. They were asking her, or me rather, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know, or what do I consider myself as? And Chef Inti and I said creative at the same time, and that's when I knew that that's how I describe myself. That's who I am. You know, I don't choose to say that to say that about myself, but that's just generally who I am. Yeah.
I feel like that's a better term actually. Like
Yeah.
saying a creative, because now if you say creative, you don't box yourself in some sense of it.
Nah.
Yeah. But since you're a creative, you took off this intro in another way. Hey, I didn't expect you to take it this way, but since you said like in terms of creativity,
Yeah.
because I've known you as a DJ, and the next thing, you make music, you're a rapper, and the next thing, you're a videographer, and then I feel like for now, that's it. For now, I believe you're gonna explore more,
Yeah.
and do all the cool stuff.
Definitely.
But now, like, where did it all start?
So the only thing I really remember the beginning of who I am creatively is definitely when I was in grade 4, and because my oldest brother Dirang was an Pitori, unale computer ya Safari. Remember there was a program called Safari, or it's either a program or computer ya Safari about a Spanish, a Windows sharp clean, and all the videos over 50 cents inside there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we didn't have DSTV, but
Yeah.
but it's not a varsity, so hard like a music.
Sure.
You know, I think this is the first time I'm ever even telling this story. But so Uklisa, the sounds, like the music, and I'm watching all these guys. I remember the first time I saw the NY Caps was on his laptop, on his computer. I mean, you know, so I start seeing all these things, sharp, clean, and then I end up wanting to rap the lyrics, but I'm having so much interest into this vibe, man. It's so dope, you know what I'm saying? It looks cool, everyone, and now I'm starting to get 50 Cent, then G Unit, then Bobo Lloyd Banks, and everyone. Okay, now we are going to Baby Bombo, Lil Wayne a bit, you know, but by the time Lil Wayne and Rick Ross and 50 Cent were introduced to me, National DSTV now. Now that time I'm exploring everyone. Then I start doing what? Wanting to rap their lyrics. I start writing.
Yeah.
And when I started writing, I couldn't stop. I was that kid go grade 4. Kabuka. I had an extra notebook for myself that had lyrics.
So actually, the plan was for you to become an artist, a musician.
Yeah, that was not even a plan. It was something that I bumped into.
Yeah.
I found myself into it. Waking up and I'm saying, yeah, man. So I'm this guy really. Like I'm this kid that doesn't go to, you know, hang out with a lot of friends. If I'm hanging out with friends, I'm probably hanging out with friends that have PS4. PS2 that time. You know, PS2
back in
because
the day.
Yeah, back in the days, PS2, and
Your
they'd have
heart
friends
had
that
that.
maybe their parents would allow us to go hang out at. Because my mom was strict. My mom is very strict. My mom now you know, or you know what I'm saying. So we grew up where we knew that because my mom is strict. Like everyone knew, like nothing bad, no bad offense. I mean,
No bad vibes to it.
Yeah, so I know the offense. But then those are the type of friends I would hang out with. Other than that, man, I'd be writing, I'd be gigging. I was in a campaign with Live Life.
Thing is, before we get to all of that, we got
that's
introduced to you as a DJ.
Yeah.
On Shizniz.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. There's K-Zaka as a DJ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Got into that, and then before we even fast forward, like how was Shizness for you, bro? More than anything.
Damn.
Do you have a cigarette machine? Is there a place that might have a cigarette machine?
Ah, crazy.
No.
By the way, we're at Maboneng, Afro Brew. That's where it's at.
Yeah, that's dope. That's so dope. I love. Okay, so she's live. She's live was the time where my life, where God was showing off, was saying Ntwana, everything that you've ever believed in was true. You are not capping. You're not capping yourself. Because a lot of visions are got them kilo. You know, see this thing like about Ntwana. You think you could be the one performing the day. Like you could be. Why not? You know, and then you find yourself on TV. I remember, bro. I used to miss episodes because either the episodes were on Wednesday or Tuesday. I'm not sure, but I used to miss them, and I used to see Shares and Karabo. I was in high school. Those kids were rocking, bro. You know, so it was something. It was a show that I used to watch, and I used to be like, "Oh, these kids are really rocking it," and then suddenly, boom, you're rocking with them. It's like, you know. So it for me, it was a very beautiful experience to see. It's possible. Like not only for you to see, but for other kids to see. You know what I'm saying? And this thing is not far-fetched, Joe. This thing is here, bruh. This thing is here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like Shizness was one of the best shows we've ever had for hip-hop.
It's the only show we looked at, and it was so close enough to the dream, bro.
It was.
I wanted to perform there. I wanted to perform there. How are you feeling? Perform.
Yeah.
It was like a vision, you know.
Crazy, dog.
I ended up being a resident DJ.
I feel like it should come back, though, hey?
It should.
Plus now in the space that we're in terms of music.
Imagine now it unveiling people like Bobleki, Mamang, and whatever, you know. And now they're not performing as upcoming because no one is an upcoming artist. Now you blow. If you blow, you blow, bro. If you're ready, you're ready.
If you're not, it's shy.
Yeah, it's shy. It's shy.
It's gonna tell.
It will happen when it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like I always say, like everything happens for a reason. If it's not like I'm never worried when things don't happen the way I want them.
So
to
I guess
happen.
you're also a fan of Hype magazine.
I used to read the books.
Right.
AKA. I discovered what AKA did. How else would I have discovered AKA? Because niggas you know, by the time
we used Shizness more than anything.
Yeah,
I remember
Sundays when repeats because Muharabega couldn't find it.
Me, the Sunday problem was at church, so I couldn't peep it
more
than anything. But during the week, I would make sure of it because it was on a Wednesday, right? I'd make sure I'm at the crib, and then I remember one thingy they discovered AB Crazy. Yeah, that was like shout out to them. But I think that's enough about that segment of your life. Because there's a lot to say about you, bro, more than anything, eh? Like how you met Bas from Dreamville and Kwesta, but we're gonna get into that. But I'd like to know, Guti, your entertainment company, Wayward, like, why?
Yeah.
Show them the chain, bro.
I can show them the shit too.
Yeah, sure. What?
We're not playing around.
You're not playing around.
We're not playing around.
When was this company established?
2018.
Yeah.
So talking about Kwesta, talking about Wayward, Kwesta and Wayward is like this. Because when I discovered Kwesta, I was introduced to the family 2017 November.
Yeah.
Just recently after I read a book called Think and Grow Rich, and Think and Grow Rich gave me the 6 steps of success.
Yeah.
And the 6 steps said the first step was write the amount of money you want to accumulate. And I was like, I don't know the amount of money. I don't know what the amount of money that I want, but whatever amount will tell you where I'm at. So me, I want to be the #1 DJ in the world. I was a DJ. It was just a time where I was signed to a label called On Point Entertainment.
From where?
On Point Entertainment. Is it On Point?
Where's
Yeah,
it from?
On Point Entertainment. It was a 4-ways based label. It was co-owned or co-ran or managed by Moby Dixon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 2017.
Oh shit.
Crazy time. So later on that year, everything happens. I go back home and I started reading. That's when I started reading. I started reading books 2017. Like that's when my life changed. And I'll always preach this. I'll always be like, read books, gents. Like, Joe, I'm only living like
Read your
this
mind,
because I've got so much information that's able to make me navigate this life properly with a lot of insight. You know, like there's nothing special that I do. It's the only special thing that I have is the fact that I've got perspective. I've got a wide variety of perspective.
Damn.
That allows me to navigate, bro, and I'm able to deal with things way differently. So by the time when I read the books, the first book that I read was Rich Dad Poor Dad. I remember when I was home, I was like, yo, I'm gonna blow up. I know for a fact I'm gonna blow up. So if I'm gonna blow up, the money, how am I gonna manage the money? I need to read books. I started Googling how to get yourself to a level that will allow you to manage your money.
Yeah.
Because I knew I was gonna get a lot of money. You know? So that said, I remember the second to first, I know it's one of the top, said read books. It's like, yo, the purple book, where's the purple book? I need to find that purple book. I used to see this purple book in the house. I find that purple book, I read that purple book changed my life. I read that Poor Dad. Small book like this.
Yeah, I got it.
So I started understanding stuff like desire. Oh, me writing music, me is the desire. Oh, I thought, man, okay. So now I can do it deliberately. Now I can find the design. I'm like, what is a design? And knock it off, you know. Okay, my mind is playing tricks with me. Oh, this is how you can, you know, oh, money. Okay, money is not this. Money is this. Oh, money is actually you. You attract it.
You attract
oh, law of
it.
attraction. This is, okay.
Okay.
So I started reading more books. Second book I read, Think and Grow Rich. Third book or fourth book, because after that I read, I think, who's this, Trevor Noah. I remember I was in 4 Ways by the time. Blue Book, I remember. And then Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, I just left the company, the record label.
Yes.
We just moved out. I went to PTA. I meet my family relative, Chaba, Shapo. He gave me this book. Because I speak like this, right? Because I just read the Think and Rich Dad Poor Dad, and my mind is running, right? And I've been reading a lot of books, so we're having conversations about this. And he's like, Bana, I think I've got a book for you.
Yeah.
So, Think and Grow Rich, white book, I remember. Gives me, I read it. 6 steps, the money, everything.
Yeah.
I found the 6 steps. When I find the 6 steps, I find that I want to be the number 1 DJ in the world. Number 1 DJ in the world gives me Martin Garrix. Why can't I do it? Sharp.
So are you still gonna pursue that dream?
Yeah, definitely. But here's the point. What I'm trying to say is that when I found the 6 steps, 4 days later I met Nota.
Maka.
When Nota made me, remember in my mind I'm saying number 1. That's why I dragged so long with this story, because I wanted to show you that there was a build up. There was a build up mentally before I met these people. And Nota said to me, I remember I was playing there. I won't even take time with this story. Nota came to me. Bus came through. I remember when I saw the black bus. I didn't even believe Kwesta was gonna come into my hood. My hood, nothing, man. Never. Kwesta pulls up, black bus. I remember they come backstage. I see Nota.
The Rap Life bus.
Yeah. Nota comes to me, is like, yo, what's good? I'll introduce myself as always.
Of course.
Yo, Zaga's like, I know you, man. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm chilling. So label this. Like, okay, come to Joburg on Monday. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Go on.
Damn.
I had to wait for that set. I didn't know because the set was that long. That set was 45 minutes. I waited for Note to ask him, what do you mean come to Joburg on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, no, come. Told me to send the contract that I was under, whatever. You know, like, Gobi's there, because Gobi was signed with me with the same label that I was signed at Open Point Entertainment. But Gobi's already producing for TLT. Don't worry. I'm like, he's my boy, so come through. Sharp.
Cool.
Tell him to give you the locations clean. Go home Sunday morning after the gig. Tell my parents. My dad was there. Tell my dad, yo, Kwesta, yeah. Manager says I need to come tomorrow, yeah. Go. I remember my dad gave me money, bro. My dad went to the car immediately and gave me some guap. I think he gave me $100 or 200. I think $100. Oh, I don't remember. But when he gave me that, I knew that I'm gone, because my dad was not one of the people that used to give me a lot of money. It was my mom.
Yeah.
But when my dad did, I knew that he's giving me his blessing. That money was not the money that he hasn't been giving me or whatever. Because my dad took care of us, you know, in so many ways. But in terms of that type of relationship was my mom. My mom is the one. That's
Yeah,
what
it's rare to get that type of support from your dad.
Yeah. But my dad was very supportive. Both of them were supportive.
Yeah.
But when he gave me that, I knew I was gone. Mom came back later on. That's all I saw. And when she came back, I told her too, like, Mom, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Joburg. Remember, come you know, I'm going to Joburg, blah, blah, blah. Kwesta's manager said I should come through. Meeting, but I know that I'm gone. You know, cool, sharp, clean. No, take care of yourself, whatever, we'll talk. Back, no, we'll talk. And then I went. And when I went, I got to Joburg. Kobe took me, go Roman's Pizza, went to the house. When I got there, I see, rap life. Remember the first car I saw properly was the Porsche Panamera, black one. I was like, I'm home.
So like you home, bro.
Yeah, November. I remember this.
Damn.
They came to me the 4th, but between the 6th and 7th, I was at Rap Life, November. I was 19 years old.
I was about to ask if you were still at Scala.
No, I was
Damn.
done. I was done with school.
Damn, bro. That's crazy. And then after that, how did you meet like Bas? Because I think Bas came with the Casper squad, I think.
No.
More than anything.
Bas came alone, bro.
Oh,
Bas
yeah?
came alone to do his own stuff. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he just got signed with Universal and Momzanzi. So he came
got
to
signed?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a new deal. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
sure, but there was a deal that was announced.
Okay.
That is, he got it here, 2018. That's before I get to Bas,
Okay, cool.
I get to Rap Life. Rap
Yes.
Life, I get as a DJ. I get as a DJ November 17th, 10 days later. I've got birthday, 20.
It's lit.
Boys, I can see even my birthday, 20th birthday is different. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first gig that I did with Rap Life was in a strip club. That's when I realized, life is different, my man. And it was a normal gig.
Yeah.
It was a normal gig, bro. A normal gig. The one day, the whole squad was there, and it was an introduction for me to the whole squad.
The whole squad.
You know, two
With
buses coming in and stuff. You know, then that's November. December, we start gigging a lot. Nyana, you know, first trip international, Swaziland, passport gang. I had to go make my passport. You start realizing that no, man, my life is different. You know. By that time, Kwesta just dropped Spirit. Wale is coming to the country. And I just got you. Number one DJ, remember? Now it's making sense. The number one DJ, number one artist in the world, in the country right now. You know, it makes sense. Law of attraction makes sense now.
Makes sense.
Wale comes into the country, I see all those things happen sharp. Now my mind is buzzing, bro. I realized that this thing is too big. You know, I need to stretch myself. I started buying more books, clean. After Swaziland, I'm snapping the whole way. Because I'm realizing that I'm gone.
Yeah, you're living the dream now.
Now first trip international, we're gigging to 31st of December. First time, the 31st. Now first time going somewhere for a gig even with Rap Life. Oh my man.
Oh my man, go all in.
TLT, Gobi, everyone. Passport, first time. So I'm snapping the whole way. Snapping. I come back, snapping. Sharp. Get back home. I'm like, I want to put these things together because this is my life. This is real life. This is my real life, and I'm just documenting it. Download Filmora. A program called Filmora. Let me put Filmora together. Oh shit! I show everyone, guys. Look at what I did. Oh damn! This is the whole trip. Oh damn! This is dope. You're so dope. Everyone was going crazy. I'm like, hey man, this is dope. I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Okay, wait. What if I actually do this for everyone? Because no one is shooting here in Modern Life. We're only gigging on Fridays and Saturdays. What am I doing the whole week? Just chilling now, man. You know, Gobi's like a producer. I can't be in that space. He's like killing it. You know, he's too good. Let me focus on other stuff. And I was like, let me focus on that. And let me shoot for them. Let me shoot for them. And I started learning how to shoot and edit everything on YouTube.
So wait, you created a room for yourself at Rap Life. That's crazy.
I pitched to them. I was like, I could do these things for you guys. And I started thinking, they could actually pay me 2 separate invoices for one for me as a DJ and one for me, because it's 2 different worlds.
Yes.
You know. And this when I started thinking of Wayward, and that's how Wayward was launched.
Established.
It was not established. I've known it for like since I was before I was even affiliated with them. I was always Wayward kid, you know. But this when I registered it. This when I was like, I'm doing this.
Going in.
I'm going in. I'm still. I just got to Rap Life. but I'm pitching Wayward, and I'm wearing my shirts, and I'm going in, you know, and I started learning how to shoot and edit everything, and started shooting for Makwa, you know, interviews. That's how I landed my first TV appearance, Kwesta's Live, because I was shooting for Makwa. I was shooting for Makwa when Makwa dropped 6 next to the camera, to shoot. And I remember the guy because I mean he's going on TV, and I'm that guy, I'll always support you. And I was so well prepared that when I got there, Makwa was like, hi, I'm free DJ lab. And then Zaga, I'm again. And I'm a DJ obviously. So again, put the camera down, give Gobi the camera. Go there.
No,
and I got there, and then that's how I appeared. That's how I got my first TV appearance for like a TV show.
Yes.
On She's Live.
This is crazy because a lot of people like knew from that. I would say like there's a lot of work you did before that type of scene.
Yeah, before I even got on She's Live,
Yes,
I
you've
actually
been
appeared
putting
on
in
She's
the
Live
work.
somehow, you know. And then the show actually happened maybe 2-3 months later.
Yeah.
Where there was a competition.
Yeah, I remember.
And then
the competition.
I entered the competition, and boom, 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 Sabangena, you know. And obviously because I'm affiliated with the right people, but it makes sense, you know. Like it just makes sense that, fine, rap life is the hardest stable right now, you know. And you are one of the hardest kids because you're also working hard, you're putting in the work, you know. So makes sense. And I remember, Joe, I went all out with everything.
This is mind blowing.
And then I got onto She's Live properly as a resident DJ.
As a resident DJ.
Yeah. And then fast forward, I started shooting for all the music videos. Sweetie, TLT, that was my first music video,
Yes.
the first official. And I was shooting a lot of content for TLT. You know, like promo videos for YouTube. Every Friday we had to go to Kasi or shoot. We had a young budget, to you know, but next minute cameras are board. Until I pitched and I was like, yo, we need to get a Sony A7 S2 with stabilizer.
A7?
Yeah, S2, because I'm seeing the stuff here on YouTube and I'm like, if we can get this, then
I can do
trust
this.
me, I could. Sharp, let's get it. So a lot of my resources were from Rap Life. That's why they gave me that camera and they were like, rock. And I was able to make money elsewhere, and that's how I started shooting for Poeti. That's how I started shooting for... Don't worry. Tamiya, you know.
That's when you started shooting for...
That's how I started shooting for
Who's this?
Rick Ross and Rich
Rich
Homie.
Homie.
Because Rick Ross and Rich Homie are in the country. Because of who? Because of Rap Life.
My G.
You know what I mean?
My
so
G.
Then I get calls from Sony. Sony called me, bro. I got a call from Sony. Brr, 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 brr. Like it probably rang like that on their side.
Yeah.
And to me, it probably played that ringtone. Yeah, iPhone.
Sure.
iPhone.
Yeah, let's
I
get
remember
it.
it was a time when I was manifesting to be on a plane. I was counting planes.
Yeah.
I was literally counting planes and jotting them down. I remember per day I used to see at least 13 planes because Nereblomako, Highlands North is close to Overtam. And then I was like, law of attraction. If the planes are passing over my head every day, bro, why don't I actually attract those things? Because they're already there. They're dead. I remember around that time I was buzzing, bro. Mentally, I was just like, you know. So when they called me, they were like, yo, we want you to do that for us. You know, cool. That's how I got a deal with Sony, and I started becoming a content provider for them, like producer for them. And then obviously, Rich Homie, Rick Ross, in December, I dare you that I'm nice, you know. Monday or Tuesday, I get a call again. Brr, brr. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm that guy now. I know that.
Shit, bro.
I'm at home. I was editing. I remember. I was in a. Like, I got back room. I got up life by that time. I was still in the back room. Yeah. There's a small back room that fit my bed, but the work that we were doing was amazing because what mattered was not where you at specifically, how you're living, is the work that you're doing. The work that you're doing was gonna guarantee you a better life. Not where you at. Where you at, don't worry. Oh, you know, sharp, clean. I remember I got a call while I was editing. They would reach home probably. So I get a call. And when I get a call from Universal, they're like, yo, bro, what are you doing on Tuesday? We'd love you to shoot something for Bas. For Bas? Okay. Sharp, I get a stress. Then I call Maverick Seizure.
Yeah.
Hey Mav, I just got a call from Universal. I was shooting Rick Ross and Rich Homie with Maverick also. Maverick, yo, buses in the country. I don't know who Bas is, but Universal says, I'm gonna pass it. Pass.
Bas.
Shit, let's do it. You know, we did it. We shot. I remember the first shoot we did was YFM, clean. After YFM, we rocked. And then I started realizing that, hey man, this song I know it. This ting, 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 ting. I'm like, no man.
Mama, I made it.
It's this
Boom,
guy.
boom, boom.
That's how you know. So I was already buzzed up that I'm good, bro. You know. So that's how I met Bas. I met Bas at the midst of Rich Homie, Rick Ross. No, like I was shooting for him. I was shooting for Rich Homie Friday.
This is crazy.
I remember when I shot for Rich Homie, I got a call from Leroy Koza, and
Leroy from Rap Life.
yeah,
Okay.
you know, he gave me a lot of opportunity. I respect that guy. I respect Nota. I respect Kwesta. Like they're really guys. You see, because of what they did, we're gonna have Wayward being like
Yeah.
like a hub for kids because of what they did, and we are learning from what they, because they were one of the first few to even do something like that.
it.
So they had to make a
Facts.
lot of mistakes,
Facts. Of
and we had to
course.
learn from those
From
mistakes
those.
and build ourselves from those mistakes. Because even till today,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones that really opened up the gaps. Nota was the guy that called me to go play for Kwesta. He was the one saying, yo,
This is so
Haiki, yo, because
Zamodlalara.
he was the DJ.
Yeah.
Who else would have called
Yeah.
me?
Shit.
So a lot of opportunities. Leroy was the guy that gave me opportunities for the visual space in terms of buying those things when I had to pitch to him. Like he's the one that would convince whoever he needs to convince or convince himself to say, go get these things for this kid for him to rock.
To do what he has
You know
to
what
do.
I'm saying? So yeah, and then Bas, and then that's 2019 now. 2019, and it's a new world now.
Yeah, it is now a new world, man.
Yeah, 2019. But I like the
Shout
time
out to Rap Live.
when I went here.
Shout out to Rap Live.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Rap Life
Yeah.
more than anything, dog. This is this is mind blowing, dog. Then you shot Ketile.
So I shot Ketile after Bas in January. I remember I crossed over 2018 and 2019 with Bas and Trezor. But we got invited. We spent Christmas with Bas. We spent Christmas with Bas. You know, had great time. I've got all that stuff on YouTube. You know,
I peeped it in the
Yeah,
morning.
it's so dope. So I transitioned to reading a book called The Alchemist. Right?
You've read The Alchemist?
Yeah, I read The Alchemist twice.
Twice?
Yeah,
Crazy.
I read
Crazy,
it.
man.
So going forward, I'm getting calls from Kwesta to say, yo, we working on an album. Come shoot some content. Then we shoot the content. When we shoot the content, that's when I lost my first laptop. They came in, they broke in, took the laptop. We were recording. The day they stole the laptop was when the day I shot how they made Ketile, and we lost the footage.
You lost the footage
Yes,
of
sir.
Ketile. That's crazy.
We lost the
bro.
footage at Bas.
Did you guys like manage to get it back?
No. We got back
Damn.
the phones. They were so close, so crazy. Like it's a story that I don't even want to go deeper into. It needs its own segment. How your laptop got stolen.
You're still talking about Ketile.
Oh yeah.
Using the laptop.
So the time Kwesta and them were recording Ketile, we lost our laptops, sharp, clean. But the worst part is that not only did I lose the content that we shot on the first day, because I could still record and shoot everything.
Yeah.
But I also had lost that footage that I shot for Bas, and I was editing. But Bas had took some content.
Some
there
content
that,
for himself.
They did. They
Okay,
did
cool.
back up everything.
Yeah.
But I was in the process of editing something for them, and it was like compiling everything, and I think they had to take that to like, hey, the ones that and you know, but that was
Yeah.
the time I learned. I was reading The Alchemist, and The Alchemist at that time,
Yes, you're talking about The Alchemist.
losing stuff, you know, stuff being taken away from you, and you still need to pursue your dream. You know, it's like challenges and stuff. So I looked at that more as like a challenge. I was not like saying, what's happening, you know. So yeah, I got over it very quickly.
Damn.
You know, and just after that, I remember the first gig that I got. I had to shoot for Trezor. He just dropped that song, an album or something, a project. We had that AKA Star Signs song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that time the first laptop that I used after that was Gobi's laptop. And Gobi's laptop, but somehow I got it figured
You got to figure it out.
You know, and I
You
did,
go figure it out
and I
in the
did
end.
deliver the project, and
Yeah.
from there, I remember I got a new laptop, and yeah,
Everything was smooth.
we started rocking.
Damn. Alright. I think this
Yeah.
is where we have to end part 1 and go to
Yeah.
part 2.
All right.
Coming back, it's the Culture Boys.